Hey guys, I'm going to give you a quick update on some money, what I'm making at Knight Transportation. I'm going to do a 6-month review, but I haven't been there a full 6 months yet, so just going to give you 5 months of income, gross income, because everybody's taxes are different, everybody's deductions are different. So I'm going to go by gross. It's just going to be a quick video just to give you a short idea, a quick reference to what you're making. The industry typically will say your first year you're going to make about $45,000, and the way I'm trending right now, that's correct. But what I'm going to show you is each month how much I brought in. There's sometimes there's 4 weeks, sometimes there's 5 weeks. The bonus is something that you want to try to get. You can get up to 4 cents added to your mileage on your bonus. When you are in your Squire training, now this is 2019, so it's going to change. If you guys look at this later down the road, you go, wow, that was 3 years ago. So I'm going to give you relative numbers to 2019. I started February 15th, and when I went to training, they paid me $600 a week. Typically it's $500, but if you tell them that you would be willing to be a trainer, they'll pay you $600 a week. I don't know why they pay you the extra $100. I guess it's incentive to have that mindset. I don't know, but I'm nowhere near, in my opinion, becoming a trainer. And once I'm comfortable, then I'll be happy to be a trainer and try it out. There's certainly a lot to say about going solo, having your own world, serenity. You don't have to share it with anybody. There's only so much space in here, so there's definitely a cost associated with training, but they do pay you pretty well, because you get all the miles that you and the trainee provide, plus you get an extra $100 a week, and you get $500 bonus at the end of their training, and then I think once you're there a year, you get another $500. So it's not bad. But in general, in March, I'll show you here. I kind of wrote it down. So I don't know if you can see this fancy board, but February I only worked 2 weeks, I started, so 2 weeks of training. It was $200 or $600, so 2 months of that was $1,200. And then in March, I was still considered training. I was over the road training for that month of March. So there's 4 months or 4 weeks times $600 a week is $2,400. That's trending about $28,000 a year. That's not worth trucking, but you're getting paid to learn. That's the way I looked at it. Then April, I went on my own. $2,450.01, trending at $29,000. That's not great at all by any means. March, $4,500.34, trending at $54,000 a year. That was a good month. June, April, May. So March, April, May. So May was trending at $54,000. June, $3,882, trending at $47,000. July, $47,64.28, trending at $57,000. If you add how much I've made to date works out to be about $45,000. So your first year, your numbers are low because you're not making much money during the training. So based on what I'm trending now, I'm probably about $55,000 is what I'll be making next year, roughly, just to give you an idea. And then you get a penny bonus after 100,000 miles. You get a penny bonus per mile on your pay when you do a 1-year anniversary. Like I say, what you want to do is you want to understand your safety bonus, which is 1 cent, and your mileage bonus, which is up to 4 cents. Because that extra money is what's going in to help me tap into an extra $500 plus a month. So you do want to get that. So just to give you an idea, I'm making less than I was when I was at the gym, running the gym, but at the end of the day, the reason I got into this, if y'all don't know, is 10 years ago my brother passed away. I'm one of 6 siblings, 5 brothers, 1 sister, and my youngest brother is a truck driver. He's very good at what he does. He's a hard worker. Our work ethic is in our gene. My brother, which is just over me, he's number 4. He's number 3. I'm number 4. He was a truck driver, owner operator, had 2 vehicles, I believe, and he was, I admired him a great deal. I miss him a lot. And so the opportunity kind of came about for me to go off and try this. I wanted to see what it was like to walk in his shoes. And it's been an interesting experience. The culture, the lifestyle. I was talking to one gentleman last night that contacted me on YouTube. He's looking to get into trucking, and he was asking me, is it what I expected? And I was like, I didn't really know a whole lot of what to expect, so I'm not sure, but I think for the most part it is. A lot of it's just kind of getting down the basic general etiquette of being a truck driver, and etiquette is probably a nice word, but there's some do's and don'ts, like how to walk through a fuel yard. You walk way in front of the truck, you don't walk behind it if you can. You want to make sure you have eye contact, and anybody that you walk in front of, so that they see you, they see you if you have eye contact. Stuff like that. Not a lot of them are so anxious to say hello to you in the morning. I noticed that for sure. I try to wave to everybody. I just waved to some lady getting in a truck. She's a little heavy-set lady trying to get in a truck, and she turned around and looked at me like, what are you looking at? And I just waved. I don't know. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just trying to be friendly. So it's neat to see all the different loads that people bring. Obviously, I'm tri-van, so it's just a rectangle box. But a lot of the flatbeds, it's pretty interesting to see some of the stuff that they put on there. It's interesting to see the different lines of trucking. There's refrigerated dry-van. There's pneumatic. There's flatbed. There's oversized. There's more than that even I can think of. So it's very interesting. There's the 2, the doubles and the triples. So it's been fascinating to me. It's been a good experience overall. I do miss my family. I do miss coaching. I do miss my kids a lot. Hopefully going home for our 10-year anniversary banquet, for being in trampling and tumbling since when I lost my brother, I also lost my job 1 month later, and that's when I reinvented myself, got out of the corporate world, and went into running a gym program, and it's been successful to this date, and so we're going back to celebrate. I currently am stuck 23 hours and counting here in Kansas City because the account that I had a load to take me home to Atlanta was pulled by the customer and given to a lower rate carrier. So they took that load off of me, and I'm sitting here, and the terminal and my DM is desperately trying to find a way to get me home. And at the end of the day, if they can't, I'm going to go park this at the nearest airport, and I'm going to fly home because I got to be there. I got to be there for that. It's all. I just have to. Of course, I can't park this at an airport. I'll have to park it at the nearest terminal, which is Kansas City, and just get on a plane and go to Atlanta because I got to be there for that. It's very important to me. So I do not blame night transportation for losing that load. I could easily blame a lot of people. I could blame myself. I'm just not going to get into the blame game. One of the things I've learned about trucking is there's a lot of moving parts, and you don't want to just blame somebody. If somebody's at fault, yeah, but it's sometimes is interesting. It could be a number of things that happen, and it trickles down, and oftentimes it will affect you. And at the end of the day, your attitude is what's going to get you through the day. So the best thing you can do is have a good attitude. And it's hard sometimes. I'll admit it's hard, but everything's a learning curve. The experience is good. I'm enjoying the process. I'm happy with the way I'm trending income-wise. I'm happy with my learning I'm happy with the communication that I'm getting from Knight Transportation. If I have any questions on payroll, I pick up the phone and I generally get an answer right away. If I call my DM, they're very quick to respond. My terminal manager is great. He's the fleet manager. He's got over 100 trucks that he's responsible for, and I try very hard not to contact him directly because he's busy. He knows when I contact him, it's important because I do respect his time, and it was important. I contacted him and I said, are we doing everything we can to get me home? So they're working on it right now as we speak, as I make this video. So I thought maybe to be productive, I could just shoot out a quick video to preoccupy my time so I'm not sitting here staring at the clock. So anyway, that's just a quick update. Nothing else going on. It's been beautiful. I've loved being out west. I definitely want to go out west again. Yeah, the mountains are interesting, no doubt. They are a challenge, but it's the summer, so it's not like I got the winter ahead of me. I do have the winter ahead of me, and that will be a new adventure for sure. So that's going to be an exciting time. I'll be looking forward to sharing the adventure. So if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the bell, and I think it'll notify you if you get whenever I upload a video. If you have any questions and you want to reach out to me, I'm at kangarootrucker@gmail.com. Be happy to answer any questions I can. I'm an advocate for anybody that's new, whether you're coming to Knight Transportation or not. If you just have general questions, I got a good friend I've made through this named Rick. And Rick, I know you're watching, so I appreciate all your input. We've talked a lot. I'll tell you, this is a great career for the 50 and over. If you're an empty nester and you're looking to get out and try something new, if you can budget, plan for $45,000 your first year, probably $55,000 your second year. If those numbers work for you and you have the support at home to allow you to go off and do this, it is a lifestyle change. You're basically living in and out of public restrooms for the most part, but the truck stops are really nice restrooms. You know, going home, my way of doing this is I go home once a month for about 4 days. So 4 weeks off on the road, 4 days home. That's kind of the trend that I like to do. It gets me the most miles, I think, that way. And it allows me to go far away from Atlanta terminal without having to rush back. Although right now I definitely am trying to get back. So I'll keep you posted on that. Hopefully it'll go well. Hopefully I'll be able to make it home without having to hop on a plane. But at the end of the day, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I mean, that's just the way it works. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, here's a quick update. While I was making that video, I just finished up. I was editing, and I got a call from my DM, and he was able to move my load that was going to get me to Atlanta up an extra day. That means I get a roll, and I'll be home for my anniversary banquet for our gym. So that is very good news. Hats off to my team in the Atlanta terminal for working hard to get that done. And like I say, it takes teamwork to get anything done, and I'm very grateful. All right guys, talk to you soon.